You would think New York City is a selling point to rich people. If you can afford to live there, you can enjoy Miami and LA and New York if you're a multimillionaire. Like, you could live it right. If you're us, there is no point in living there because you can't live it.
Yeah.
But if you have the money and the wherewithal to do that, I can see how that's appealing. Not for me, but I can see how it's appealing. Well, they have no selling point. And I got to thinking, like, you know, we don't sign a ton of free agents either. And I think a lot of that, the Cowboys say it's by their own choice.
Right.
But what is our selling point? Is
we're the most popular team in sports.
We are
definitely in the NFL.
And you know, the Yankees are in baseball. They don't sign anybody anymore.
They don't.
I mean, they
signed Garrett Cole.
They money whipped Garrett Cole.
Okay.
That's what they did there. And you know, you go listen to any Yankee fan, and they are livid with Brian Cashman for not getting anybody this offseason. You know, they just haven't done it that way. So
what is the age cutoff?
Is that because the Cowboys haven't been relevant on a championship scale in a quarter century.
Why are they the number one highest rated team?
Because they're the most fans.
Why do they have the most fans?
Who knows?
There you go.
It used to be because of the 70s and the 90s. But,
right.
I mean, we always talk about this baseball, like, you know.
That is Jerry Jones' greatest Cowboys accomplishment. You could say it's the championships. He gets credit for getting Jimmy. His greatest, and Bassick said this, his greatest Cowboy accomplishment is keeping them as the number one most popular attraction for 25 years without a conference championship berth, game, invite. Nothing. And they're still number one. That's mind-blowing.
Yeah, you've got fans everywhere. Literally everywhere.
Okay, let's go to age cutoffs, right? Because we always hear, if there's a junior in high school, they've never seen the Cowboys do this or that. So, Yankees, Lakers, Duke, Cowboys. Is there any other team I'm forgetting in any sport? Like the Knicks. Throw the Knicks in there.
Knicks.
We had said this for a while. Like, young Knicks fans, they don't know what the glory days look like whatsoever. And
I'm 42. I don't know what the glory days look like.
And it doesn't mean anything anymore. Like, the allure of the New York Knicks gone for the younger generation. How does that apply to the Cowboys on the truckwreck.com text line? Why is your kid only a diehard Cowboy fan because you've made them one? Like, of all those teams, is there the flashiness of playing for these organizations still? Like, how would you rank them with the Yankees and the Lakers and the Knicks? And let's take Duke out of it.
Well, it's because Duke, now I don't even know what the allure is without Coach K. Like, that, he was part of the allure.
Yeah. Cowboys, Yankees, Lakers, Knicks.
Like, well, the Knicks are out, I would say out. I mean, I'm 42. They have not won a title in my lifetime. And I think they've been to 2 NBA finals. 1? 2. Yeah, but the Spurs and the Rockets. And that was in a 5-year stretch.
Yeah.
That's it.
I wonder for the 19-year-old, 18-year-old who is not playing local college football, how many are like, my dream is to play for the Cowboys? And why? Because your dad was a Cowboy fan?
Because, you know, we always talk about this with baseball. They're losing. They don't have young fans, right? They're not gaining young fans.
Who?
No, baseball.
Okay.
Baseball's not gaining young fans. How are the Cowboys gaining young fans? You know, the way you gain young fans in baseball is that your dad watches baseball or your mom watches baseball and you follow. But that's not happening. Even though your mom or dad may watch the baseball game, you don't watch it as a kid. My kids play baseball and they don't even watch it.
Yeah.
So, you know, if I'm a Cowboys fan, who's to say my kid's going to turn into one? Because kids, they carve their own path too.
Yeah, but, you know, watching a Cowboy game is such a bigger experience than checking out the baseball games, right? It's such a bigger deal. Maybe they feel a little peer pressure. It's the thing to do. Dak Prescott and Zeke are always going to be bigger names than Marcus Simeon and Corey Seager.
Oh, yeah.
It's only 3 hours to check out once a week versus 4 hours every day like last night's game. So maybe those things play into it.
I'll tell you this. I
wish someone would do a free agency poll. Like, someone at The Athletic take the top, 10 free agents and ask about the Cowboys or ask about different teams. Like, number one is going to be money in the contract.
Yeah.
Let's not be stupid, right? That's what's going to be factor number one.
Which give it an advantage to the team in the no cap league. The Yankees can whip you with some cash.
Yeah.
And nobody else can really do that. The NBA, you're locked with a supermax, and in the NFL, you're locked based on the amount of cap space you have, or the amount of guaranteed money that you'd be willing to give. I'll tell you this in terms of the Cowboys generating new fans. My son, my older, both of them, they're Cowboy fans.
And again, we're talking about Cowboys relevancy because people are making fun of the Jets for not getting one. There's no allure. There's no reason to go there. And RJ was saying,
what's our draw?
Yeah.
What is our selling point? The Jets obviously have none. What would our selling point be? My kids they're all Cowboy fans, but their favorite player in the NFL doesn't play for the Cowboys, and neither does any of their friends. Their friends are all Chiefs fans.
Right.
They're all. I mean, everybody's a Patrick Mahomes fan. And that's just and we were the same way. I bet where we rooted for players as a young kid at 9, 10, 11 years old. I know I did. And now, where are the young kids rooting for the Cowboys, or are they rooting for a player like a Mahomes or Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson?